fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there, ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can... There
he goes! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Working that left side now. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first down.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Dogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He caught it! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running to Green. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there. It's still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Floats it out in space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Bulldogs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. It's complete to the left. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Turns it loose deep. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Coming out with it, it's Spillman. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll change. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Got the quick pass. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolutely perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
And the Golden Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bold victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. In that first half, need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offense is numb to run. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
3rd down play from the gun. Firing to the right, complete. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Here's the pressure. Fires on the move. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You could tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Using his legs to buy some time. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Let's see what they do on third down. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Not taking the knee, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. And the Dogs have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Reels it in down the left side. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on second down. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Georgia! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Southern Mississippi, 16. Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. He'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Finds his tight end. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out fast. Bringing it back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
23, Georgia, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Spillman. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Unloads to the right. Hits the open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He wants to throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
27. Southern Mississippi, 23.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open. And down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long. Trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On fourth down, going to the air. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. The offense coughs it up. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on fourth down.
Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling your rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season.